Hi everybody, seem to have quite a lot of bits building up for the KTM, especially a decap pipe, but just haven't had the time to do it. However, I was sent this. I know, big. It reminds you of Amazon, doesn't it? Big box, but this is a glass vial, and it's going to test the ethanol content in fuel, because it's got like lots of little measurements on it and stuff like that. Let me show you why. Like, Alex, what are you doing with all that diesel? That's not diesel, that's petrol out of the BMW R9T Racer. And you'll be like, something corroded inside the tank. Yeah, do you think? Let's stick a bore scope in. Okay, one bore scope. The screen doesn't come up very well. To the human eye, it looks really good. But and although it has a plastic orifice, it's just a shame that this doesn't look too good to the video, but I can see perfectly with the human eye inside the tank and around, and there's no corrosion in there, everything's fine. So yeah, that's petrol, and this bike's only ever been run on 97, so got to test it. Right, so I've got my little marker and it says add water to this line, which is what I'm going to do. I've extracted from the container, and yeah, I don't know. Would you say you'd had a good night out if you had that? So I'm just going to pop some in the vial. So what I've done is I filled the water to the fill line there, and then it says I am to add petrol. So I'm just going to have to hold it whilst I adjust myself. There we go. I'm to add petrol to the top fill line. I'm going to take my time because it's easy overdone. To the fill line. I'm going to put the top on. And what you can see here is we've got our petrol, and then at the bottom we've got our water. And I'm going to give it a good shake. So I've given them a bit of a shake, and then we're just going to give it time to settle. And because ethanol is hygroscopic, it's going to attach itself to the water, so this kind of creamy area here. And we'll see what percentage of ethanol is contained within that petrol. And the results are in. This dark fuel here has started to settle, and that is supposedly 5% ethanol, but it looks like 3%, which is kind of nice, as it's all settling out there. And the ethanol has bonded with the water. And would you agree that's about 3%, maybe even 2%? And that's rated at 5% ethanol. So that's a pretty good result. Given how modern the motorcycle is, what we'll do is we'll just empty the tank, flush it, and put fresh fuel in. But again, can't see any contamination inside the tank, so it must have come from the fuel stations. And this is the fuel after settling for about half an hour, and it's still at 2%. So well done BP. It says 5% ethanol and we're only getting 2. Nice.